My name is Joe Brooks, and I'm here on the Bees Facebook page to answer your questions that you submitted to the Bees Facebook page. It's crazy how this worked. So I have a big pot here full of your questions, and I'm just going to take them out and I'm going to answer them. Is that how we're doing it?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. Question number 1 is from Elaine Leon. And the question is, how old were you when you had your first kiss? Oh my God. I was 12. And that actually just answers the question. I didn't need to elaborate on that at all, but I will. I was on the top of a skateboarding ramp in the middle of a park, and my girlfriend, my first ever girlfriend, who I'm still friends with now, and it was the most awkward thing I have ever done in my life. So yes, 12 years old. I'll dig a little deeper, let's see if we can. Question number 2 is from Megan Lee, and her question is, would you collaborate with another musician in the future? Who do you wish to collaborate with? I would love to collaborate with a number of people. Christina Perri is very talented, and I think her voice is angelic and beautiful. Jason Mraz is a personal favorite of mine, and a good friend now. Taylor Swift, very talented. Yeah, just anyone who's talented. I love the whole idea of mixing, you know, the two vibes and the two styles together. Alright, 50 Cent. I gotta say it, 50 Cent. It's my favorite. From Michelle Cheong. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Michelle. Nobody's perfect, so would you share with us what would be your best and worst thing about yourself? Oh yeah. I can tell you, my family and friends would tell you what the worst thing is about myself. I am probably the most stubborn person you've ever met in your life. So yes, I don't think people like that about me so much. I can be quite strong-headed. I'm a Taurus, if that has anything to do with it. Apparently it does, according to horoscopes. Not that I read that. And the best thing about myself is, you're not really meant to say what you think the best thing about yourself is. Best thing about myself is that I freaking love Nesquik chocolate milk. What inspired you to write Till My Heart Stops Beating? That song inspired me to write more love songs, and I've been killing the repeat button because of that song. I'm glad the repeat button's the only thing you've been killing. Question from Wilson Chen. Alright, so I'm glad you've been watching my music video, Till My Heart Stops Beating. My girlfriend, Molly, she inspired me to write Till My Heart Stops Beating. And it kind of, over the years of like wanting to meet somebody like her, you know, all of us want to meet that one person. And so I wrote the song about finding that one person. So that's the short answer. Next question. Kylie Westlife. Why of all characters is it the Cookie Monster and not something else? Because I love cookies. Next question. And the Cookie Monster is about as illiterate as I am. From Bailey Jones. And her question is, when fans give you gifts, what do you do with them? eBay is a really good answer, but it's not correct. I try to keep as many of them as I possibly can. It was just my birthday in Korea, and I had a whole like hotel trolley of gifts, boxes and boxes of gifts. And 90% of those gifts were actually candy, sweets, chocolate. I can't take that with me on the plane. I can't just take like 3 tons of chocolate on the plane. So I always leave the food and drink to the hotel staff because they're always very appreciative of that. I always keep the cards and the letters. I have a huge box at home of cards and letters. But before they go in the box, I open them, I give them a quick read. I'm very thankful then for my career, and I put them in the box. Everything else I try to keep. I have a whole storage unit full of gifts. But no, this time I got some nice aftershave and some nice clothing. I always seem to get socks. Not sure why, but I'm always appreciative of socks. One man can never have enough socks. I think that was a famous quote from the Bible. Okay, Amanda Thomas. What were you like in school, and were you a good student, a jock, or a wallflower? I've never been a flower in my life. Will I be a flower in the future? Who knows? It's difficult to say. Probably a tulip, if anything. I was a good kid in school. I always did my work. I got good grades. I'm actually quite intelligent. You may not think it, but I did get straight A's. I had a lot of fun in school. I wasn't like super cool, but I wasn't like super geeky. I was just kind of like there. Didn't really have like a clique, you know, like a group. Had a lot of friends and had a good time. I really enjoyed my school. Yes. Last question. Boom. Tan Meng Lee is coming at me with a question. What is your most favorite childhood memory? Wow, Tan. I could pick so many. I'll just choose a good childhood memory. One of them was playing tennis with my grandparents at the local recreation ground when I was about probably 5 or 6. And that's an amazing memory. Really amazing memory. I remember I had a purple racket, and I then played tennis until I was 16, very competitively, 5 days a week, and that was my thing. I wanted to win Wimbledon, so that particular memory has stuck with me. Thank you so much for all your questions for the Bees Facebook page. So thank you so much, and please keep spreading the word. Brooks Tribe, that's what it's all about. Alright, thank you so much for joining us. Signing off, over and out, from Joe Brooks and the Bee in KL.